Hello everyone, welcome to this new video from MoonWatch.fr. Beaubleu, this French brand known for its round hands, made a comeback in 2024 by announcing its second French watch, a timepiece with a captivating and intriguing display. Let's discover it right away. The watch brand Beaubleu is stepping up its game with its new French second watch and its mysteriously floating second hand, like a planet in orbit. Beaubleu is a brand founded in 2017 by Nicolas Ducouder. It is a Parisian watch brand that stands out with a unique approach to timekeeping. Inspired by the philosophy of creative freedom, the brand distinguishes itself with its iconic round hands that redefine the way we read time. Each Beaubleu watch blends aesthetics and symbolism, and above all, they are worlds committed to a quest for sustainability and originality. Moreover, Beaubleu caters to a community passionate about originality, innovation, and timeless watch design. So, I had introduced you a few months ago. The Beaubleu Vitruve GMT, a watch truly of incredible delicacy. Today, I invite you to discover this second French Beaubleu with its captivating and hypnotic second hand that floats over the dial. And it must be acknowledged that this watch is perhaps the French watch that has garnered the most attention in the first half, 2024. And we'll see why. The specifications of this Beaubleu watch: second French, it's a watch produced in 2024, a unisex watch since its 316L stainless steel case measures 39mm in diameter and only 10.2mm in thickness, including the glass. Inside there is a French automatic caliber Bosch Phi, which offers a 46-hour power reserve. The watch is water resistant up to 50 meters with a fixed bezel and a signed crown. The glass is a sapphire glass that is very slightly domed. The strap is magnificent. It is made of grained leather, truly beautiful, this strap. The lug width measures 20mm. And as a complication, we find this floating and captivating second hand. First of all, Nicolas Ducouder is a designer who has managed to create his own style, making each beautiful blue world an identifiable garton. Today we can recognize a beautiful blue as soon as we see it, notably thanks to its hands. This new automatic French second watch continues in this vein. It features a round stainless steel case measuring 39mm in diameter and only 10.2mm in thickness. This case is very sculptural. With alternating polished and brushed surfaces, it will suit the majority of wearers, since we are dealing with standard dimensions. Next, we have a very thin bezel. A fixed one that complements the shape of the case, highlighting the dial and of course this very particular floating second hand. To continue, we find a crown at 3 o'clock, a signed crown, that is especially concealed within the case band, which allows for maintaining the visual symmetry of the case and highlighting this dial. So, this crown, which allows for winding the movement and setting the time, is not easy to handle, let's be honest, friends. But it's also what allows for this very beautiful integration. On the other side, we find a transparent case back that ensures water resistance up to 50 meters. As always, I would have preferred 10 ATM just to be able to really use the watch in all circumstances. This transparent case back allows you to appreciate the automatic movement. France & Bosch, whose oscillating weight has been customized by the Parisian brand. The dial of this beautiful French Blue second is composed of several concentric circles that create a sense of depth while directing subtly the gaze towards the center. Obviously, the hands are the focal point of this French watch and their design is unique. Unlike traditional hands, those of the beautiful Blue adopt a distinctive circular shape with rings of different sizes for the hours and minutes that seem to float above the dial. This bold design reinterprets the reading of time, giving the impression of a fluid and continuous dance of the hands. And this dance is highlighted notably by the second hand, which is represented by a smaller circle that truly comes to literally float on top of the dial. It's a stroke of genius that Nicolas Ducouder had. This evolution, indeed a major one compared to the brand's previous model, brings elegance and above all a certain poetry in the reading of time. Several railway tracks ensure precision in time reading, and the mention of Paname, which is discreetly placed at 6 o'clock, at the turn, for the most patriotic among us. Finally, we have a sapphire crystal that protects the elements of the dial. And above all, it allows one to appreciate the beauty of this floating second. And this a typical display of time. This beautiful blue French watch houses a French automatic movement Bosch, which offers a 46-hour power reserve. Known for its reliability, this French automatic movement shows a deviation of about 12 seconds per day, which is quite consistent for this type of watch in its price range. Bosch offers alternatives to the Swiss and Japanese movements we all know, and more emerging micro brands are choosing to use it, which enhances French-speaking watchmaking. A black-grained leather strap equips this automatic watch, beautiful blue French second. It is a very flexible strap, handmade, and it fits the forearm perfectly. The graining on the strap gives it a casual chic look that I really like, and above all it also proves the upgrade of Beaubleu compared to the previous model. I find the strap to be of much better quality than what Beaubleu has offered in the past. So is it the graining that does that? In any case, I love it. On the wrist, obviously, this watch is very distinguished and sits very well. We appreciate its slimness, thanks to its contained dimensions, and the signed deployant clasp mode that secures the watch matches quite well. It's true that I'm not necessarily a fan of clasps like this, deployant ones, especially on this type of casual chic watch, but here it works. In any case, as one might expect, you can replace this strap since the lug width is standard and measures 20 mm. Additionally, Beaubleu also offers a Milanese mesh strap that enhances the elegance of this French watch. Regarding the packaging, the Beaubleu French second watch comes in a book-shaped cardboard box. This display highlights the watch, which is protected by pre-cut foam. It's well done, it's neat, it's really very distinguished. We remain in this minimalism and this approach so specific to Beaubleu. In any case, the whole set is really very beautiful. And even the cut made on the foam and on the suede is impeccable. Regarding availability, this floating second bauble watch is available on the brand's official website on the Bauble Paris site. And it is priced at €14.90 with the leather strap. You will need to spend a little more, €15.90 for the version with the Milanese mesh strap. Obviously, as one might expect, it will be quite difficult to find one on the second-hand market since it has just been released. And especially because this version is limited to 888 pieces, all colors combined. With this French second, Beaubleu establishes itself as the revelation of French watchmaking in the first half of 2024. Moreover, if you've spent some time at watch fairs, it's the watch that has most captivated enthusiasts, and it's the watch everyone was talking about. Indeed, the illusion of a second hand that floats a lit. Literally above the dial is perfectly executed, and it ends up enchanting the wearer and those who appreciate watchmaking. This edition, limited to 888 pieces, also marks a logical upscale move for the young French brand Bauble Paris. It also hints at exciting releases to come, and I am convinced that Nicolas will prepare some truly wonderful things for the coming years. If you are looking for a fine, elegant, and atypical watch, this beautiful blue French second-hand can establish itself as a reference to consider, since it is a very beautiful qualitative alternative to the market references we all know. And for those wondering how this floating second system works, it's very well thought out, as it is actually a transparent disc, but completely invisible. You can expose it to all kinds of lighting, and you will never see that it's a transparent disc with this floating second on it. It's just magical. It's well thought out, honestly, it's well thought out. It's a pleasure. So there you go, friends. My little review of this beautiful blue French second is coming to an end. As usual, think about leaving me a comment. What do you think of the watch? Did you know this model? Also think about it. Like the video, it always feels good, and subscribe to our little channel if you haven't done so yet. And I say to you, see you soon in the next video. Bye. Take care, everyone.